So if you are thinking about upgrading your iPhone, this might just be the best year to do it. In this video, I'm going to explain some of the reasons why you should consider trying out the upcoming iPhone 16, especially the Pro models. First off, the iPhone 16 Pro model are expected to be the last ones featuring the triple camera design, but at the same time, they are going to be the most refined iPhone yet. With this design and form factor, we all know that Apple tends to have issues with the new design and models, so it might actually be smarter decision to go for the iPhone 16 instead of jumping to the iPhone 17, which could come with a potential new design. Now, the number one reason considering upgrading is the battery life. If you have been less than thrilled with the battery life of current iPhone models, get ready for some biggest improvement. Apple is placing a significant focus on battery life and battery thermal management this year, especially after hitting issues that plagued the iPhone 15 model last year. Apple doing everything they can do to keep the next iPhone as cool as possible, and according to a post on the Twitter by Ku, Apple adoption of the stainless steel casing for the iPhone battery will allow for 5% to 10% increase in the cell density, all while staying within the safety limits and meeting new EU regulation. Alleged images of the iPhone 16 Pro battery with the metal casing leaked in late 2023. The high density battery will emit more heat, which is why Apple is rumored to be using a stainless steel case that wraps around the battery for improved thermal management. Also this year, Apple is using graphite sheet instead of the graphite pads to reduce the overheating. So we can expect the iPhone 16 Pro Max to see a massive 9.28% increase in the battery size, while the iPhone 16 Pro Max will see a 5.7% increase. Now keep in mind that this is just an increase in the battery size, not necessarily the actual battery life. But with a new and effective A18 chip, the battery life will definitely be a lot better. Plus, the improved cooling management in these iPhones will lead to overall better battery life, less throttling, and amazing performance. Last year, Apple went all out with their Apple A17 chipset, and while it was powerful, it lacked a major cooling mechanism. Apple main focus last year was bringing console level game to the iPhone. But this year, along with these games, Apple is paying a lot of attention to the new cameras, which will deem a lot power and battery. Reason number two, the new capture button. Last year, Apple removed the mute switch from the iPhones and replaced it with an action button that could do multiple tasks and can be remapped. But this year, Apple taking it a step further by adding a dedicated camera button to these new iPhones, and this is by the way a confirmed feature that we will be seeing next month on these phones. Right now, there is not much information on what the capture button will actually do, but according to some sources, they will help you to zoom in and out and capture images without even touching the screen of your iPhone. As we all know that the iPhone has the most powerful camera in the world, and this decision to make it even more photographic oriented seems like a smart move by Apple. Some leaks suggest that this will be a solid state button located on the bottom right side, replacing the millimeter wave antenna on the US model. However, the information has reported that the surface of the capture button will touch sensitive, and the iPhone 16 users will be able to swipe left and right on the capture button surface to zoom in and out. The information also says that the user will be able to bring images into the focus by pressing lightly on the button and activate the shutter by pressing more. And if you are wondering what will happen to the cases we use on our iPhones, well, the new cases will have a cutout for this type of new capture button that Apple is going to implement. And these cases will definitely come in various sizes and shapes depending upon whether you want to use the capture button or not. 2024 is the year you are going to see the biggest iPhone Apple has ever made in terms of the display size. With the iPhone 16 Pro Max going to a whopping 6.9 inch, this will be a dream come true for those who watch a lot of YouTube videos and movies on their iPhones. Meanwhile, the smaller iPhone 16 will see a jump from 6.1 to 6.3 inch display size. Keep in mind that this overall size and dimension of these iPhones won't increase dramatically, there will be only slightly increase. For example, the iPhone 16 Pro Max will be a bit wider and taller to accommodate that bigger display and battery. Apple implement of the bottle reduction structure technology has helped a lot in this case, and now you will be seeing even thinner bezels on these new iPhones. Samsung will be providing these new display, and there has been another leak showcasing that Apple will be using the new M14 Advanced OLED display made by Samsung. These displays often improve brightness and lifespan. If you had the pleasure of using a Galaxy S24 Ultra, you know that the nits brightness is amazing. Especially on bright summer days, it's great outdoor and it's look like Apple could be using the same display panel inside the iPhone 16 Pro Max and the 16 Pro this year. So with this new A18 chipset and the new display, we could see even better battery life inside iPhones, which is a really good news. We might also see a maximum peak brightness of up to 3000 nits, matching the display of the Apple Watch Ultra 2. Currently, the iPhone 15 Pro and the Pro Max have a peak brightness of 2000 nits, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra has a peak brightness of 2600 nits out in the daylight. Reason number 4, better MagSafe and fast charging, especially if you are planning on buying an iPhone 16 Pro this year. Apple is finally increasing the charging speed not just through the wired connection with the USB-C but also through the MagSafe. According to this confirmed leak, Apple is going to upgrade the current peak charging rate of the Pro iPhones from 27 watt up to 40 watt, which is a huge jump year over year. With the MagSafe, the charging speed is also increasing significantly from 15 watt up to the 20 watt. The fact that Apple seems to be making some massive steps changes to the battery life or not, at least setting up the foundation for significantly longer battery life into the future is just the best news for iPhone batteries. And well, Apple has never changed the construction to this metal casing before, and I think it's going to be a massive deal. This will definitely save you a ton of time, especially if you are charging your phone and doing some other task. Now, even in that short period of time, your iPhone will pack enough juice to hopefully last through the day. And final reason number 5, the new 48 megapixel ultra wide camera. This year, Apple has a huge focus on camera system, which is why we are seeing many improvements across the board to support a better and a higher quality camera system. You need bigger battery, better cooling system, extra storage, which is by the way is also getting a big upgrade this year to 2 terabyte. And of course, a battery and a bigger display to view that high quality content you captured both in the iPhone 16 Pro models will get a 48 megapixel ultra wide camera as well. Both the iPhone 16 Pro and the Pro Max are expected to get better prism telephoto lens. In 2024, instead of this technology being limited to the larger Pro Max, this means both the iPhone 16 Pro models will feature at least 5x optical zoom and at least 25x digital zoom. This is confirmed leak that we have been seeing so many times. Forget about the 100x zoom because that's not happening this year. Maybe next year with the iPhone 17, but this year's iPhone 16 Pro and the Pro Max models are getting the periscopic zoom lens that will have an optical zoom of up to 5x with 25x digital zoom. Also including the iPhone 16 Pro camera could also feature a new anti-reflective optical coating that would improve the photos by reducing lens flare and ghosting artifacts. Like streaks of lights and holes can appear in the photos when bright light sources like the sun shine into the lens, and this has been a noted issue on the iPhone 15 Pro camera. This coating was implemented last year with the iPhone 15 Pro models, but it did not seem to make a massive difference. So anyway guys, these are some of the top solid reasons why you should upgrade this year. Comment down your thoughts in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe. I will catch you in the next one. Peace.